class 10 mathematics arithmetic progression. There is a potato race. In that potato race, a bucket is placed at the starting point. The starting point is bucket is placed and which is 5 meters away from the first potato, and the other potatoes are placed 3 meters apart from the straight line, and the number of potatoes placed are n. So we need to find out how much of distance is travelled by the competitor to pick up all the potatoes in the basket. So here in a potato race, the bucket is placed at the starting point. The bucket is placed at the starting point and the first potato is placed 5 meters away from the first potato, 5 meters away from the bucket. The first potato is placed 5 meters away from the bucket. The second potato is placed 3 meters away from this point, and also third potato is placed 3 meters away from this point again, and the next potato is also placed 3 meters again from this point. Continuously the same is placed, the number of potatoes are placed. Then we need to find out how much distance travelled by the competitor. So here we know that there is a bucket here 5 meters away from the first potato. Here is the first potato 5 meters away from the first potato, 5 meters away from the bucket, and second potato is placed 5 plus 3, 8 meters away from the bucket, and also 5 plus 3 plus 3, 13 meters is away from the basket, from the bucket is third potato, and so on. It is continued. We need to find out if the number of potatoes are n. The number of potatoes are n, and to pick up all the potatoes and keep it in the bucket is taking how much distance to travel by the competitor. So here we know that the distance travelled by the competitor is d1. Distance travelled by the competitor to pick up first potato is 5 meters. So he needs to go and come back and keep it in the bucket, so it becomes 2 into 5, 10 meters. He needs to travel to pick up this and come back and keep it in the bucket. It takes 2 into 5, 10 meters. So distance travelled by the competitor to pick up second potato is 2 into 5 plus 3, because here he needs to pick up this second potato, then 5 plus 3, 8 meters he needs to travel, and to come back again 8 meters. It is so that 2 into 5 plus 3. To pick up third potato, you need to travel 2 into 5 plus 2 into 3. There is here one time of 3 because the 3 is increased by 1, and here 5 plus 2 into 3 is nothing but 2 into 3 is 6, 6 plus 5, 11, 11 into 2 because 5 plus 3, 3 plus 3 again 11 meters he travelled to come here to pick up the potato and come back is again 11 meters, so that 2 into 5 plus 2 into 3. So similarly D4 is equals to, and so on, 2 into 5 plus 3 into 3. So to find out n potatoes, this is the first potato he pick up, that is 2 into 5. Second potato pick up is 2 into 5 plus 3. And third potato 2 into 5 plus 2 into 3. The fourth potato similarly 2 into 5 plus 3 into 3. And similarly and so on to pick up n potatoes. The distance travelled by the competitor is 2 into 5 plus n minus 1 into 3. Distance travelled by the competitor to pick up all the n potatoes. There are n potatoes on the line. So to pick up n potatoes, you need to travel 2 into 5 plus n minus 1 into 3. So here we know that the distance travelled by the competitor is, we need to calculate all the distances travelled by him to pick up all the potatoes. That is nothing but d1 plus d2 plus d3 plus d4 and so on dn. Total distance travelled by the competitor is d1 plus d2 plus d3 plus d4 and so on, it's dn. So it becomes d1 is nothing but 2 into 5. And d2 is nothing but 2 into 5 plus 3 plus 2 into 5 plus 2 into 3. Again 2 into 5 plus 3 into 3 plus 2 into 5 plus 4 into 3, 3 into 3 after we have taken and so on plus 2 into 5 plus n minus 1 into 3. Let us recall again, we have taken all the distances. First distance, to pick up the first potato is nothing but 2 into 5, 2 into 5 plus 3 and 2 into 5 plus 2 into 3 again. And here 2 into 5 plus 3 into 3 and so on, 2 into 5 plus n minus 1 into 3. Here in this equation, in this expression, we know that there is a 2 common in this all. There is a 2 common in this all. So when we have taken 2 in common, then 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 into 3 plus 5 plus 3 into 3 and so on, 5 plus n minus 1 into 3. Let us recall again, we have taken 2 in common, 2, there is a 2 in all the terms, we have taken 2 in common, there is left out 5, 5 plus 3, 5 into 2 plus 3, 5 plus 2 into 3, 5 plus 2 into 3, 5 plus 3 into 3 and so on, 5 plus n minus 1 into 3. So let us simplify this. 2 into, here we can observe there are 5, there is a 5 here in first term, 5 here in first term, 5 here in second term, 5 here in third term, 5 here in n terms. So let us take 5 is in separate, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus, there is a 5 of n times, so this is 5 and so on, this is for n times. 5 we have taken separately, so 5 is there for n times. I have taken here 2 into 5 plus 5 plus 3, 5 plus 2 into 3, 5 plus 3 into 3 and so on, 5 into n minus 3. Because here we have taken in all the terms there is 2 in common, we have taken 2 common and there is the remaining terms are left out here. So, in this we can observe there is a 5 in each and every term. 5, 5, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus in each and every term there is a 5. So 5 is there for n times and so on n times. So let us write this 5 separately. 5 plus 5 plus 5 and so on for n times. After writing this 5 for n times plus we have written this 5 and in first term we have written this 5 for first term and then here 5 in the first we have taken this 5 in common and this here 5 in common, 5 in common, 5 in common and so on. We have taken 5 in common. So after taking 5 in common we will get here 3 is left out. So 3 is there in the first term. There is a 3 here. Then after 2 into 3. Then after 3 into 3. Then after and so on and minus 1 into 3. We close the bracket. We have taken 5 in common. 5 separately we have taken. Then after 3 here is left out. Then after 2 into 3. 3 into 3 and minus 1 into 3. So let us continue. So we got 2 into 5 plus 5 plus 5 and so on for n times plus we have taken the 5 separately. Then after we got 3 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 3 and so on, that is for n minus 1 into 3. Close the bracket. Then after here 2 into 5 plus 5 plus this and so on. 5 is there for n times. That's the reason this is 5 into n. 5 is there for n times. That is nothing but 5 into n. 5n plus there is a, here we can observe there is a 3 common in each and every term. 3, 3 and 3 and also for n times 3. So we can take 3 in common here. Then we will be getting, there is 1 will be left out if you are taking 3 common. So 1 plus 2 plus, there is a 1 here when we are taking 3 common. 3 common, there is a 2 here. 3 common we are taking and 3 will be left out. Again 3 will be left out here and so on. 3 we are taking common and minus 1 will be left out. Let us recall again here 2. 5 is there for n times 5n plus 3 we are taking common. There is a 3 in each and every term. We have taken 3 common. Then after there is a 1 left out. After taking 3 common there is 2 left out. After taking 3 common 3 is left out and so on. Then we are taking 3 in common and minus 1 is left out. So here 2 into 5 is 10, 10n plus 3 into, we can observe this is 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on and minus 1. We can use the formula of sum of n terms of an AP because the common difference between these all are same. There is one common difference. First term is a. So Sn is equals to n by 2 into a plus l. Sum of n terms of an AP is, we have one formula, that is taken here 2 into 5 plus 5 plus 5 and so on n times plus 3 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 3 and so on n minus 1 into 3. Here we have taken at the first starting, we have taken 2 in common in all the terms. So 2 is in common for all. We have taken 2 in common overall. It is all the terms, in first terms and second terms, in all the terms there is 2 common. We have taken 2 in common. So 2 is separate. Here we can observe 5 is there for n times. 5 plus 5 plus 5 and so on. 5 is there for n times. Then it will be 5 into n plus, here we can observe there is a 3 in common. 3 plus 3 and so on. So let us take 3 common. So after taking 3 common, there is 1 will be left out. After taking 3 common, 2 will be left out. 3 common we have taken, again 3 will be left out, and so on. When we are taking 3 common, n minus 1 will be left out. So here we can observe we are taking 3 common, 1 plus, 2 plus, 3 plus, and so on, n minus 1 is left out. There is a 2 here, this is for overall. So 5 into n, 5n plus 3 into, we know that here 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on, n minus 1. These are the terms are in AP. We need to find out sum of n terms of an AP. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on, n minus 1. So sum of n terms of an AP is nothing but Sn is equals to n by 2 into a plus l. So Sn is equals to is nothing but n is n minus 1 divided by 2. A is nothing but first term, 1 plus L is the last term, so n minus 1. N is here, this is the formula of sum of n terms of an AP. Sn is equals to n by 2 into a plus l. So n is nothing but n minus 1 divided by 2. Here is the a is nothing but first term is 1. L is the last term here, so last term is n minus 1 plus n minus 1. Here we can observe minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled, after that n minus 1 by 2. So here we got, for this expression, we got n minus 1 divided by 2. N minus 1 divided by 2, and here there is a n is left out. Sn is equals to n by 2 into a plus l. So after substitution we got n minus 1 divided by 2 into a is 1, then l is n minus 1. After cancellation of minus 1 and plus 1, here n will be left out. So after cancellation of minus 1 and plus 1, n minus 1 by 2, there is n is left out here. So n, after that n into n minus 1 divided by 2 we got here. So the solution for, so let us multiply by 2 with this. So 2 into 5n, 2 into 5n plus 2 into 3n into n minus 1 divided by 2. Here we see 2 into 5n plus 2 into 3n minus 1 divided by 2. So here we can cancel 2, numerator denominator. Then after that 2 into 5, 10n plus 3n. So here after simplification we got 10n plus 3n square minus 3n. Then here 3n square plus 7n. After taking n common in this, 3n plus 7. So adding to 3n plus 7, distance traveled by the competitor to pick up all the potatoes is n into 3n plus 7 meters.